Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey guys.
I have a special guest that's down there in the chat.
Yeah.
Swoop!
Good morning, Swoop.
Good morning, Swoop. She's a truck driver, you guys, and she's probably on the road.
Yeah.
You know, it's today Thursday.
It is.
Oh, it's Thankful Thursday.
Thankful Thursdays.
Swoop with Swoop. So let me introduce everybody on the morning
Panel.
show.
Yes.
I never say you first. I have Jeremy, my hubby, from the J, and I'm the S. So I don't know if the S means silly or Cheryl.
Silly.
So
Jeremy and Silly Adventures.
then up above, who's really on location.
Yeah.
You know, so if you had any inkling of going on a cruise, this man is on a cruise.
He's already there.
He's already there. And he and Jeremy are travel agents. So the muster drill is on a cruise ship at this moment. Yep. You know? And then you have Eddie, who has a secret that he's going to tell everybody about later that is going to be, man, it's going to be wonderful.
Yep.
So, in a way, this is it. This is us. But guess what? Priority boarding, we've checked in. For all you cruisers out there, we're already checked in. Yes.
We checked into our cruise last night that we got coming up on September 2nd on the Mardi Gras.
And I got my Mardi Gras beads on. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not cooking anymore today.
But is that code for you went back into the bags and there might be some Mass Mayhem episodes coming up?
I did. I did. I did. I went into the bead bag, the gift bag. And I want to ask, can I ask them a question?
It's a never-ending struggle. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I asked Eddie, and I'm not going to listen to him, but I will ask. I will. I will. And he's been married the longest on the show.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go to the man who likes the heat.
All hail the Pineapple King.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ask the heat guy. Listen, Scott. I love you. I love Elizabeth. So here's the deal. I made a promise to Jeremy that I can only take my bag that has the sunglasses in it. Okay? Now, it's the only thing that I can take. So I asked him if he takes my bag with his bag and the other bag, then I will take the rest of the bags when we leave the airport and go to the hotel from Orlando to Cocoa Beach. What do you say? That's a good deal, right? He's confused.
I know.
I know.
I know. That was a doozy.
It's tough to say. I think whether or not it's a good deal or not would actually be a better question for Jeremy, because something, as a husband, something tells me that Jeremy may have more involved or more at stake in that number of bags than you. I could be wrong. I
Me
don't
tripping
know.
over all those bags would make a good vlog. So we might get some fresh viewers out of the deal. Just make sure you got your camera up while you're carrying your one bag or your boarding pass.
Plus,
Good
here's
morning,
the thing.
everybody.
I am the last person to be talking to about like bag consolidation, because I am by myself on this 7-day cruise and I have 4 bags.
Oh my God.
See? He can do it. You can do it. He told me God didn't give me two extra.
I need a third hand for all it. Yeah, but okay, here's the deal. We have large bags. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need a third hand and an extra bicep for this. But anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome in to Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess. Welcome everybody who has made it into the live stream and also the replay. If you are here for the replay, thank you so much for watching the show today. And type in the word #replay so we know that you were here. Welcome everybody. First up in the chat was Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo, 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 Brooklyn in the house. Y'all, good morning, everyone. Viva la raza! We also got Cruise Vet Adventures has made it in.
Good morning.
Cruising is fun anytime has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
What's up?
Swoop Like Me has made it in.
Hey, Swoop.
Hi.
Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Thankful
morning.
Swoop.
Mm-hmm. Bone Tire Travelers have made it in. Good morning.
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
Oh.
Good morning, Denise.
And she said, hey, Cheryl, I was just on Sheen. Oh. Yep, there it goes. There goes the remainder of the show, folks. Mike and J&S Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh.
Good morning. I love that thing. I love that.
And guess who's here? The cruise nuts have made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Denise is asking you, Eddie, did you get a cat nap? No. Warmstrong Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Look, Denise, I have a Sheen cart. Girl, we're right here together. Right here.
Traveling with Tinkerbell came in with a comment this morning. First of all, good morning. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Jackie.
And she says, good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Looking forward to what day will bring. It's hot in Florida. Scott would love it. LOL. Yep.
It's hot. It's hot here in Nassau as well. Nassau, Bahamas, which is where we are right now. We pulled in about 30 minutes ago or so.
That's what's up.
I'm definitely gonna love it.
And get this, I love Nassau. That's, most people don't like it, but I love Nassau. During Christmas, we were there.
Yeah.
And we sat in the square where the big Christmas tree was and listened to the Christmas music. They had it blasted.
That was awesome.
I love it.
I'm really starting to I wouldn't say I'm starting to fall in love with Nassau again, but I'm really starting to re-engage with Nassau and take the time to get out off the ship and explore Nassau again. And I have not been disappointed. It's a really great port that I think a lot of people have developed that kind of cruise bad mentality about it. Like, I'm just going to stay on the ship in Nassau. Don't get off.
Get off.
Check something out. Nassau is constantly changing, constantly evolving, and get back off the ship and rediscover Nassau.
Right.
That's it.
Rock the Boat has made it in. You know what? They made a room tour of a yacht club balcony or suite room on an MSC ship, and let me tell you, that room was involved. The room tour video was in excess of 15 minutes. That's how good the room tour was done. I love it. I love that style of room tour. They take you through everything, and show you the whole living experience from the MSC Yacht Club room. So that was really cool. Wanda has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
And Elizabeth is in, and she's telling us stuff like she's from Lancaster.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to get to her real quick. Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Her and her mother are in Lancaster County this weekend. They are going to a dinner show at their Lancaster County, which is Pennsylvania Dutch country, right? It's about an hour from where we live. And it has a lot of dinner theaters. It has and one is actually this massive production. They have 2 locations, one in Lancaster and one in Branson, Missouri, but it's called Sight and Sound. And what they do is they do these, I mean, and when I say they do it, like they do it with multi-million-dollar budgets. That's how spectacular the show is. And it is constantly doing these productions based on Bible stories. And
Okay.
and like they did Noah, and when they did Noah, they had all these different animals, camels and everything else. They come down the stage, out into the audience with the animals. I mean, talking like camels, right? Like these massive camels and stuff. It's really amazing. And then they have some other dinner theaters and stuff like that too that are not as, like, they're not as big or as not as flashy and stuff like that, but they're still very good. But there's probably like 4 or 5, maybe even more of them in and around Lancaster County. And I believe her and her mother are going to one in a town called Bird in Hand. So they're going to a Bird in Hand theater to see like dinner and a show.
Cruise Vet Adventure says 18 days till the navigator of the seas. And thank you for those pineapples, Mike. G Mama Groves has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sai Takang Lawn Cats has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we know that your reading is going to be off for this day in history.
Perhaps. Maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. Elizabeth, sorry you're late. You are never late to the show.
You're never late.
Never late. Never late. Welcome in.
And I bet it's cool where she is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to her comment with the with that.
Oh no! So I can't show you because she sent it to me on my phone, and my phone is actually in the window right now, doing the Central Park feed here.
Right.
Jump over there to that, but she sent me a picture of the thermostat, and it was hotel room, and it was set at 70.
Yeah, I believe it.
You would need a blanket.
I would die.
Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Will G.
Good morning.
Nettie and JT coming all the way to us from Chi-Town. Good morning.
Chi-Town.
What's up?
The Windy City.
And Tuber Chat. Good morning, Kevin. Thank you for coming.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see. Nettie and JT says Happy National Fajita Day.
Oh, we're gonna go get some. We had Mexican food yesterday, but we're gonna go get fajitas today.
Okay, wait a minute. Bone Tired Traveler says I'm ordering a crown to go with the trophy for the door contest. That way, if one of the guys win, they can wear the crown. LOL.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh,
There's a comment from somebody named Patricia Patrick.
I read that. I'm getting to it.
Right.
That was funny to me.
Okay. Yep.
Hold on. I'm trying to scroll as fast as humanly possible here, guys. Hang on. Let's see. Nightbot has made it in. Good morning, Nightbot.
Destination Fun.
Yeah, I know.
Time.
Yeah. Let's see. Patricia Patrick, thank you so much for this comment. This is so cool. I'm about ready to bring a cooler, microwave, and a bunch of packing cubes filled with Costco food because of all the new charges for entrees and with that potential pizza.
You're so true.
Mm.
But
It's
you know,
getting
sometimes.
ridiculous.
But let me tell you, Patricia, when we started cruising with the kids, we started taking snacks because, like, his dad will be with us on September cruise as well as the Jubilee cruise, and they bring lots of snacks.
Yep, lots of snacks
and seasoning.
Yeah, extra seasoning because you know we're Cajun, so we gotta put some stuff on there.
Yeah, so I do bring snacks, you know, like candy,
chips. Yeah, crackers, pretzels. Pretzels work real good.
Yeah.
Ground Tech Master Angelo has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Everybody is speaking to each other down in the chat. Thank you guys. Let's see. And Patricia Patrick, thank you so much for coming into the show. We really appreciate you. Just recently saw that they track what you consume in the dining rooms on Carnival. One ship does charge for extra entrees and the other doesn't. Then another is toying about charging for the pizza. Yeah, that's terrible.
It is.
And this is honest, my based on my experience and knowledge of the industry. This survey question from Royal about would you be willing to pay for the pizza, it's not about whether or not they get favorable answers, as to whether or not they would or wouldn't decide to charge for the pizza. In my
Right.
opinion, it's more about them understanding whether or not they are going to have to deal from it or a little bit of flack from it.
Right.
Not whether or not the answer decides if they're going to do it or not. They just want to gauge how much damage control they're going to have to deal with when they decide to actually do it.
Absolutely. Nitty and JT says, sorry, y'all, pulled too many days off my calendar. Today is Happy National Thrift Shop Day.
Oh, okay. It's not my fault. It's Denise.
Right.
Denise is doing all of this.
No.
She's sending me all of these different places.
Oh, this was Nettie and JT.
Oh, Nettie and JT?
Yeah.
Okay, but still.
Yep. And let's see. It's a
Put
cruise.
it down.
Yeah.
Put it down. Walk away.
It's a cruise life has shown up this morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Eddie, I'm going to do one thing you say do.
And welcome into the chat. And let's see. We are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to bring you the list of creators that are being featured today. And all of them are linked down in the description of this video. And they are all near and dear to our hearts. We watch them regularly. So here goes. First up on the list is Happily Ever Yaddy.
Hey.
Next up on the list is Clock Family Adventures.
Yes.
Next up on the list is KY Travelers.
Mm-hmm.
Next up on the list is Life is Good Today.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically watch that channel so we can laugh. I mean, if you want to see a funny channel, Ronnie, that's the guy. Woo! He just, I mean, his presentation of every vlog is absolutely hilarious. But it's a cruise channel, so go over there and enjoy it. And finally, last but not least, since baby is getting back into this knitting thing, I went ahead and including Mona did what?
Yes.
On the list. So go check out all of these channels. They are well worth the visit.
I'm in my cruise mode because we checked in last night because I'm priority.
Yeah, we got priority check-in. So we checked in last night at midnight, and we got 10:30 boarding. So yeah, we're ready to go in 2 weeks on the Mardi Gras.
Yes. So I'm just gonna sit here and not cook for the next 2 weeks.
Boy, I am glad I know you, Jeremy.
See, I do most of the cooking in our house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's always hard for me to get back into it when I've gotten home from a cruise, for sure. So.
Right.
Okay.
And let's see, today is August 17th. Here in Galveston, we are waking up to 81 degrees with 86% humidity and full sun in the sky. If you are coming to Galveston today and are here this afternoon, our high today is 91 degrees with 63% humidity, but 15-mile-an-hour winds. So it may get a little cooler than it was in previous weeks.
And it's going to get the low, the news people said, at 79 tonight. So we're going to put on coats.
No, we're not. We're not.
In honor of
and you know what's so crazy is the kids go back to school on Monday. I'm sitting here looking at the 10-day forecast, and the first rain that is scheduled to be here in the last couple of months is happening on Monday. So yeah, kids are going back to school, and we finally get rain. So,
and I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. If you stay in Galveston, and it's gonna be a really bad rain, it doesn't have to be a tropical storm or whatever. But if it's a real bad rain and the streets are gonna flood, they let the schools out. Yeah.
We have rain days. You guys have snow days.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win for the kids.
Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Tiffany.
morning.
What's on the menu? So, because I tell you, where do I tell you to go and get something to eat? I say you better call Tiffany from Canadian Life.
RV Weekends has made it in with a quick check-in, heading to Disney with 3K Brandy.
Okay.
Yo.
Good morning.
Fun.
That's right.
The kids, we're going to take our kids to Disney one day. Because they'll be cheaper than taking them on a Disney cruise.
How many bags are going to be on that trip?
Oh, it's going to be, I don't know. But Scott was wishy-washy. So you better listen to Scott because, and take all these bags, and roll them. I will take that carry-on.
At some point, I'm going to need just a pallet jack, just to carry all of the stuff. CruiseNet says 108-degree temperature in Dallas today, so they say.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be hot.
My family is up there. They've been complaining about the heat in Dallas. Oh, God. Wow.
And Cruise Vet said it's going to get up to 103 in Houston.
Yep. It's been a never-ending battle in Houston.
Will G. Supposed to be 109 in Central Texas today.
I say, psh, piece of cake.
Oh yeah. You would say that
until you get off the plane and it hits you in the face. You might fall backwards.
Okay,
I don't know.
It takes your breath away, man.
Yeah, Captain. See, I'm on board with this right here. It says Jeremy is going to have to rent some movers for all of this baggage. Yeah,
and we're going back. I shouldn't say it in front of Eddie, but I'm gonna whisper so Eddie can't hear it. We got to go back in the bags because yesterday a Temu order came in
a white bag with the we finally got the white Temu bag
because of Scott. We got the white Temu bag.
Yes,
but I have to go back into the luggage today and put in or switch out some outfits. Maybe just put in.
Yep. Just keep on adding.
Yeah, we're getting a different suitcase for him because I'm
getting a hard shell.
Yeah, he's getting a bigger. It's a 24-inch. He's trying to put everything in a 20-inch suitcase, and it's not working.
You get a 31, might as well.
So,
Mike and Rihanna says Jeremy's gonna have to book the whole plane for all this luggage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. But it's 2 free bags apiece on Southwest. And we're going Southwest.
That is correct.
So
I mean, when Beth and I are traveling together in the airport, at least we always get one of those carts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Captain! This is why I love you being here. A white Temu bag means you have reached diamond status on Temu, right?
Good one.
That was a good one.
Yes, it was.
That was a good one.
Oh my God. And with that is a good segue into on this day in history.
Whatever.
August 17th. Let's see. We're going all the way back to 1807 today. And on this day, the first serviceable steamboat, the Clermont, designed by American engineer Robert Fulton, embarked on its maiden voyage. In 1887, Marcus Garvey, a charismatic black leader who helped found the Universal Negro Improvement Association, which sought, amongst other things, to build in Africa a black governed nation, was born in Jamaica. And let's see. In 1896, George Washington Carmack unearthed gold in Bonanza Creek, a tributary of the Klondike River, now in Yukon, Canada, setting off a gold rush into the Klondike Valley. And in 1906, American chemist and businesswoman Hazel Bishop, who founded a makeup company and created the first kiss-proof lipstick, was born in Hoboken, New Jersey. Is that Hoboken or Hoboken?
It's Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Yeah.
Hoboken.
Hobo.
See, I'm trying to be nice with the reading of the words, but they did it to themselves.
It's Jersey anyway, though. Who cares?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Jersey.
Joyzy. Yeah. Take it around.
In 1943, Robert De Niro, an American actor known for his uncompromising portrayals of violent and abrasive characters, was born.
I love Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. In 1945, English author George Orwell published Animal Farm, an anti-utopian satire that became a classic.
Mm-hmm.
In 1978, Ben Abruzzo, Maxine Anderson, and Larry Newman completed the first transatlantic balloon flight in Double Eagle 2.
Mm. Would you do
Remember
a balloon?
No.
Transatlantic. They went through the whole ocean. That's a feat.
Yep.
Scary-ish less out of it.
Yep. And on this day in 1960, Sean Penn was born. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
You know, I got stopped by a policeman for speeding and not having my seatbelt on. And, you know, I got out the ticket. I told the policeman he looked like Sean Penn. And he let me go, you know. So, ladies, just tell the policeman if he's wearing those dark glasses like they normally do, just say, you look like Sean Penn. And bam, you're out of the ticket.
That is terrible. Cruise Vet Adventures says he'll have to book a second cabin on the ship just for the luggage.
Oh, yeah, you ought to see it when they stack it outside. Cruise Vets, let me tell you,
it's halfway up the wall.
Yeah, they stack it up instead of.
So I noticed yesterday. I saw. I was up on deck 15, looking down onto Central Park, and I could see the Central Park balconies, and I noticed that these people had their luggage out on the balcony, and I thought, wow, like, you know, now it's not taking up room in your space in their room. Right?
Exactly.
It was just out along the side. It was just out along the side wall of their balcony, which is, you know,
somebody will pick up one of those bags and throw it overboard.
Yeah,
Cruising on the high season travel.
Go there with our kids.
Cruising on the high season travel has a question for you, Scott. What is the stateroom at today? 150 degrees?
Oh,
it's pretty close to that, Rob. It is pretty close to 150.
That'll work right there. He's nice and
so, like,
toasty.
you know, on the cruise ships, you know, in the elevator banks and stuff on every floor, there's these screens, and it gives you some brief information, like a little bit of the weather and a little bit of what's happening that day and stuff like that. And every time I get off the elevator and I see what the temperature is outside, which is typically like, well, speaking to you, Rob, it's typically it's been around 30 or 31 C. And I think to myself, only 30 C? Really?
I don't know.
I prefer like 39 C.
Let me see. The Bud Files has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else that does. They do a week in history. It's PSV Odyssey. He speaks it, and he goes for a whole week. You know, and he does it on Sunday. Check him out. PSV Odyssey. He's the one that put the TV guide together for all the creators and all of this. Check his channel out and show him some love.
Yep. Captain Billy J. Travel says Jeremy is going to need a couple of joined extended balconies for all of Cheryl's luggage.
Probably because I can't even carry it.
Mm,
What are you gonna carry it? It's so full of stuff, heavy stuff.
it's on
Yeah.
wheels. I mean,
Still,
I keep referring back to it. These bags do have wheels, right?
I can't do it. I can't pull it.
Yeah.
I don't
so I
want
mean,
to.
you got too much stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And let's
Last
see.
time I was in New York City on a cruise, I got off the ship at Pier 88, and I thought, you know what? It's such a nice day. I think I'll just walk to Penn Station and catch my
Oh,
train. I had several hours, right?
Oh,
ouch.
So
that's a long way.
anyway, so it is a walk, but I just thought, I'll walk in the city, right? I was about halfway to Penn Station when the wheel on one of my suitcases said,
Oh,
"That's it."
Ooh.
So at that moment, literally right where I was, I just drug it a couple of inches to the curb and pulled out my phone and ordered an Uber.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And they come too. You don't even have to be at an address or whatever. You can tell them because we noticed that when we were in New York, you just tell them what corner and everything you're at, and they'll come.
Yep. Let's see. We are
I'm
all
sorry,
caught up.
Jeremy. I keep forgetting about that every morning. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Hang on. One more about the luggage, and we can move on to the news. Rob says, question: how many porters will Jeremy have to hire at the cruise ports?
There's usually one, and we usually take the what do you call it? The rolling thing.
Yeah, well, porters only have
Part.
2 arms too, just like me. I told her I can't grow a third arm here. I mean, I'm limited by my own anatomy, and so yeah, that's the deal with that. Are you going? Here's a question from Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Are you going live today, Scott, from Nassau?
I mean, probably not, right? So House of X asked me if I was going live from the island yesterday, and I knew that I shouldn't or couldn't because I just knew that the internet wouldn't be that good, and I went against my own advice and decided to try it anyway, and it was a complete epic fail.
Yep.
So I had about, I don't know, I guess I had a couple of minutes that was kind of okay with it or whatever. Unfortunately, the cellular network in the Bahamas is really bad. It's operated by the government, and their government doesn't do anything well either, as like our government doesn't. So it's just not strong enough to support it. So I'm not going to, but I am going to be vlogging it. So stay tuned. That should be released sometime in 2052.
Yep. That's what it looks like right there.
Right there.
Yes, the port in Nassau will be ready for a complete total redo by the time my port video of the actual redo comes out. So.
Good. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to bring you the cruise and travel industry news.
Good morning, cruise news.
That was a train wreck.
So this story kind of plays a little bit into the comment from Patricia about some of the pricing on cruises. So it says cruise line web traffic surges over 25% since 2022. Carnival cruise lines are emerging as one of the most popular modes of travel and leisure in tourism today. During the post-pandemic, the consensus was that interest in cruising would not return to 2019 levels until 2025 or even 2027. With the sector posting record-breaking numbers during wave season, one would expect interest to slow down, but instead, it is on the increase. Cruise lines are experiencing a noticeable demand, which the traffic to cruise lines websites is highlighting with traffic increases of 26.5% year over year in July, according to a new report from SimilarWeb. The Carnival Cruise Corporation continues to dominate web search traffic despite challenges such as hefty debt burdens. And I'm going to stop right here. I'm getting a little tired about hearing about this because I realized the cruise lines did take on a lot of debt, but that was more of a corporate strategy than a necessity. They could have gone their own based on, profits and stuff over the years, but a corporation would choose to take on debt before it would choose to spend the money that it necessarily has in its coffers.
That's right.
So, although they did take on a lot of debt, it's not like they had no choice and that they didn't have other means in which to finance, their shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point that out. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yes, let's not feel bad for the travel, for the cruise lines, like, like somebody wasn't going to be able to eat or something, right? So,
Right.
in any event, so moving on with that. So while its flagship website, carnival.com, grew 8.4%, some
Mm.
subsidiary brands witnessed even more substantial increases. The traffic to princess.com increased by 53%, and
Mm.
P&O cruise.com surged by 58.8%. Beyond Carnival Cruise Lines, the corporation also owns brands Princess, Holland America, Cunard,
Mm-hmm.
AIDA, Seabourn, P&O UK, P&O Australia, and Costa Cruises. The Excel
Mm-hmm.
class ships are working their magic and getting rave reviews across Carnival Cruise Lines,
Yeah.
P&O, AIDA, and Costa, and the Princess Cruises Royal class is not doing much worse. Royal Caribbean Group, the second largest cruise company in terms of the number of cruise ships, recorded a 20% traffic growth. Its main site, royalcaribbean.com, grew by 13%, and celebritycruises.com saw an increase of 30%. The
Mm-hmm.
limelight, however, was stolen by one of its smaller brands, silverseas.com, which charted growth of 73%.
Oh. Mm.
The traffic increase to these three websites can be attributed to several factors. Royal Caribbean International will launch the most anticipated cruise ship worldwide in the coming year, Icon of the Seas.
Mm-hmm.
However, the upcoming launch of Oasis class ship Utopia and launch of Wonder of the Seas last year hasn't hurt the website traffic either. The same can be said about Celebrity. It has launched several groundbreaking cruise ships in the last few years: Celebrity Edge, Apex, Beyond, and Celebrity will launch Accent later this year.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Ascent. Ugh,
Ascent. Yeah.
Ascent. Take the takeover of Silver Seas by Royal Caribbean Group is pushing their website traffic to new heights. The massive marketing machine behind the cruise behemoth is indeed working its magic. Norwegian Cruise Lines Holdings saw an overall traffic boost of 36%. This impressive figure predominantly stemmed from the NCL.com website. The launch of Prima class ships, Prima and now Viva, has been a pivotal uh, point in the company's web traffic growth. The smaller brands in the cruise industry have also been flourishing, proving the expansive growth isn't limited to the giants. Virgin Voyages registered 41.8% year over year growth in July. Additionally, the performances of Disney Cruise Lines were highlighted in Disney's recent earnings call, acting as a silver lining amidst concerns over its media and entertainment sectors. Here as well, the excitement over Disney Wish and upcoming Disney Treasure are fueling
Mm-hmm.
to the cruise line's website.
Yep.
And the only thing that I would add to that is um, this is definitely not going to bode well for prices, right?
It's not.
Yep.
It's not.
bookings are going to stay through the roof. They are going to continue to capitalize on the additional, interest and the additional bookings to not only keep pricing high, but to also fuel the inspiration of charging for pizza and charging for extra entrees and looking for
Mm-hmm.
revenue streams so that they can make back as much money as they can, um, you know,
From the
before
shutdown.
the entire thing collapses. So we'll just have to wait and see where it all ends up, falling. And my hope is, again, from somebody who makes their money off of cruising, I mean, it's good news from that perspective, but I also feel very passionately about everybody being able to enjoy cruising and to be able to do
Mhm.
it. And pricing through the roof, pricing out a lot of people, that's very concerning for me as well. So
It's
I
true.
would be more interested to know the metrics on goccl.com, cruisingpower.com, and the booking engines that us travel
yeah,
agents use to see how that traffic website is. I mean, how that
yeah,
website traffic is
right.
doing.
Right. So like
'Cause-
this statistic here, and this is just from the Carnival website, right? This statistic obviously only shows the consumer side websites there, as you can
Mhm.
see, Princess and Carnival and so forth. So it
Yeah,
doesn't show the travel agent portals and how many bookings are actually coming in through there as well.
yep. Because I know I'm sending quotes, and that's after
Right,
that just crickets. Good morning,
right.
CME Traveling. Thank you for visiting this morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Always and the Gaylors have came in also. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Now, now Scott has posed a question to everybody in the panel and also the chat, and he says, "Has a cruise ever inspired you to get healthier?"
Yeah, so I was having this conversation with my co-hosts this morning on the pre-show, and basically this is how it always works for me, right? So not only when I'm on a ship do I have access to additional, items, additional things,
Mm-hmm.
options and stuff for meals and things like that, but I always notice that the rings on my watch are always closed at, sometimes even by noon, right? So, and it forces me to kind of up my daily goals and stuff like that or whatever. And there's a profound sense um of like pride and accomplishment that I experience when I
Mm-hmm.
see that, and it makes me want to keep it going. Now, whether or not it does keep going when I get home is a completely different story, but it definitely does inspire me to do it. And I'm just curious whether or not everybody else has a similar experience when they're on a cruise.
Eddie?
Well, if you call leaving the cabin and going up to the um, garden cafe to get coffee, yes, that's the exercise I do. But other than that, me getting healthier on a cruise ship, no, not
Now,
happening.
before we answer, I would like to ask Scott. Now, this watch that you have, are you wearing it throughout the shows while you're fist bumping and saying "yeah, yeah, yeah" like that? It's
I
measuring
mean,
every
I get up in
step.
the morning and it's on, right? But
Okay, those might not be steps. That could be just you pumping your fist up to the show and stuff like that, and say "yeah, yeah." That counts as a step.
you're right. Yep.
I don't know. But for me, yes, it does inspire me to eat more vegetables. Because they're just available. They're there for the grabbing. It's already cut up cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Naturally I drown them in ranch and put black pepper on them, but that's my own demons and I'm working through them. Other than that, we get a salad with every dinner that we eat. We love Carnival Caesar salad, so that's
Mm,
an automatic for us. Our appetizer is a salad and generally a shrimp cocktail. So
right.
we get two appetizers. So yeah, I would like to say that we are we are inspired to eat more vegetables simply because they're there. And we do eat more veggies.
Okay,
Yeah.
for me, I sometimes don't even get the main entree. I just get the sides, the vegetables, and the salad, and that's it. And I do a more walking than I would on the outside of the ship. And then when we are going to port, we will walk instead of getting a horse-driven thing or whatever. We'll walk. Because we're counting our steps.
Yeah, we have step counters on our watches also. Mike and Rihanna says, Rihanna has said yes to getting healthier. So that's cool. And CME Traveling says, yes, very much. I'm tired of not being able to do certain excursions, #out of shape. We are just wanting to be healthy.
Yeah.
Yep. Captain Billy J says, a cruise inspires me to be more physically active by walking all over, but it also inspires me to indulge in a lot of food and drinks. Therefore, it cancels each other out. Yeah, I feel that too. I know I gain about a pound per day. That's what they say is true on a cruise. Cruise Vet Adventure says, being on the cruise ship motivates me to be out and about more, trying things I wouldn't normally do. Also, I try and use the stairs more. That's a good point. I do that whenever I'm going across the ship, going to get some pizza or whatever. I'm taking the stairs.
We take the stairs.
Yeah. Let's see. More still come home weighing more though. Yep.
Yeah.
The Gaylor says, my goal always on a ship is not to gain weight. I have never gained more than 2 pounds. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. So that's a good question, Scott.
So one of the things I want to do here real quick is I want to share some just a quick little slideshow. It's only got 9 images in it. I'm going to put it here on my feed, but we can continue on with the show. But I just wanted to share this. Where is it?
Yeah, no.
No, that's not it. No, here we go. Here we go. I wanted to share some of my favorite towel animal images that I have taken over the years on my cruises.
Aww.
And
like
these are some of the highlights. These are some of the best ones that I thought, were really good. So.
Oh, snap. And Beth is trolling you in the comments section here.
What'd she say?
Hang on. She says, when your husband books the room furthest from the elevator equals lots of extra steps.
I tell you, I'm still not hearing the end of it on Anthem this earlier this year when we were pretty far from the elevator.
Oh my God. My family, Beth, listen, my family is going to get upset with me. And I tried to prepare them.
We're all the way in the front of the ship.
We're all the way. I'm talking about where they have the little cone.
Yeah, you know how you said against the bulkhead? We looked at our room location, and I think we are second from the bulkhead. So
this is going to be an issue because eating is in the back. The everything else that we're going to is in the midship. I mean, but get this. These are mostly blue cards, right? So they don't really know, but we did try to tell them I made a mistake. I was so excited about being able to book everybody's cabins. That I did everybody close together and in the front of the ship.
And let's see, Nettie and JT says, I'm scared based on what I'm hearing. My October cruise is 12 days.
And we're looking at a 14 on MSC.
Well,
I see Captain Billy J.
I wasn't supposed to say. Oh, I'm sorry.
This was supposed to be the secret family looking at a cruise type of thing, and I sent Scott the quote on that last night. I got so excited, but yes, MSC is being seriously looked at in this household over here.
Oh my God!
And when they come to Galveston as well, you'll be able to get on them even.
Correct.
Oh yeah,
I'm waiting on that. I'm really waiting on that. Let's see. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has a question for all of us on the panel. Do you work out at the gym on a cruise ship? My short answer is no.
What is that?
Never.
Yeah.
I've never been
What
in
is
there.
that?
Yeah,
Never
I don't.
been
I
there.
don't.
I do work out on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Working
stop.
like this, working, just all over the place. There's all kind of workouts that you do. Just simply walking to dinner.
Walking
Yeah.
to dinner is gonna get you.
Now on the Paradise, to speak to you directly, Mike, on the Paradise, you're not going to feel it as much as you would feel it being on an Excel class. Okay, I can speak from a Carnival perspective. That Paradise, from what I understand, is very small compared to the ships that we've been on.
Oh, it's
And
tiny.
if you ever get on one of those Oasis class ships or Excel class ships,
Or
now
the NCL, like
the
breakaway, like Eddie was on.
not the breakaway, the Viva, the Prima class ships.
Well, he's going on the Prima. Aren't you going on the Prima?
January.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Eddie can tell us.
That's a lot.
So
of
here's
walking.
the thing about Prima, right? So this is the thing I've noticed about Prima. Even though Prima is a new ship, right? And the new ships tend to be massive, right? Prima, from a comparative standpoint, Prima being a new ship compared to say Excel or Oasis is actually small compared to those two. It's not,
Yes.
I mean, it's new and it's innovative, but NCL chose to not make it this behemoth like
Right.
some of the other lines did. So.
Yep. And let's see, Nukel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see, Denise says, dang it, been on the phone. Did I catch Cheryl blaming me for the shopping?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Oh, you such a snitch,
Nettie
Eddie.
Nettie and JT. Nettie and JT said, how much weight will I gain?
Oh my God.
They say at least, I know I've heard a lot of people say this, and for me, it's true. Definitely budget for gaining a pound per day of the cruise. So it all depends on how long your cruise is.
And how much you eat.
Yeah, and how much you eat. You control the weight that you gain by either how much walking that you do or how much eating that you don't do.
And my daughter, the one that travels with us all the time, on her very first cruise years ago, she ate so much on embarkation day that she came back to the cabin and tried on her clothes out of her suitcase.
And here we go. Here's Bone Tire Traveler says, I do the 16-ounce lifts with a pina colada.
Oh, that's
a good workout. That is a good workout.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm gonna try a pina colada. And then somebody else had a Twilight
in San
Zone.
Juan. We have to get the pina coladas in San Juan.
Yes.
On our way to the rum tour.
Yes.
Oh my God.
To the rum
That's
tour.
going to be a train.
So Beth got a pina colada in San Juan one time from just a street cart, right?
Yeah.
Not from like a bar or anything else. And she said that was the best pina colada she ever had in her life, and it was just made by an old guy pushing a cart.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
And let's see, Bone Tire Traveler says, I keep checking out Eddie's cruise, but it's double what I'm paying for the Spirit at that same time.
Well, check with Bruce.
Yeah, check with Bruce. He does have special pricing because right after I booked mine, I called him and or we spoke on the phone, and he said, well, if you had called me, you could have got a balcony for such and such instead of this. And it was $300 less than what I saw, even on the travel agent website. So check with him.
Yeah, check with Bruce.
And see what his pricing looks like versus yours. You might be surprised. And Bone Tire Traveler says, I prefer smaller ships. I like big ships.
Yeah, I like the big ships. I like the big ships. So
here we go.
When Carnival Sunrise sailed past us yesterday, compared to the Oasis, the first thing I thought to myself was, that doesn't even look like a cruise ship. It looks just like a yacht or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just so much smaller compared to Oasis.
I saw a picture of the Elation next to the Mardi Gras yesterday or the day before, and it was, it's huge.
Yeah.
The Gaylor says, mine is even better, Denise. I have a 44-ounce thermal mug on the cruise. So, yeah, get you a bigger cup. You can have a better workout. Let's see. I take a lot of clothes.
Who takes a lot of clothes?
Bone Tire Travelers. So I have something to wear by the end of the cruise.
Yes, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody can hear the emergency signal here on my end or not, but I guess we're approaching an iceberg here in Nassau.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I heard it. Bone Tire Travelers, I want to try Miami Vice this time. That's a good drink.
I like
it. Really
that.
is.
I like Miami Vice. I'm gonna do the
So last night I tried a pineapple guava sangria from the Lime and Coconut Bar on deck 15, and it was very refreshing, but just a tad bit too sweet for my taste.
Yeah.
Well, see, I like both. I like the pineapple and I like the guava. I love the guava juice that's on the cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try
that pineapple guava sangria, I think it was.
Yes,
yeah.
And it's gonna be
Woo!
good. That sounds good.
That sucker looked good.
Yeah.
I know the Pineapple King was pleased.
That's right. Yep. Not on drink.
Okay.
I like that one.
Hey, this is awesome right here. I got to put this up. Captain Billy J has an answer for all of us. He says 2 important words that you need to know and have on a cruise: elastic waistbands.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely. That's good. That's a good cruise tip right there, Captain.
Real.
Elastic waistbands. All right, Eddie, you have a secret that we've been alluding to throughout the show. However,
yeah, we've been talking about it. Everybody's talking about it.
And it is now time for you to go ahead and reveal that secret.
October 28, 2024. On the Carnival Paradise, the ship right there, leaving out of Tampa on a 6-day cruise. Tampa. We're gonna go to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. 6 days. Get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. $25 down gets you your spot. You have to pay your deposit by May 2024 and your full cruise by July 2024. Many activities going on. House of X will be in charge of the elegant night and a game night. Mike and J&S Adventures are taking care of the Facebook group by the same name that you could go in and check in, see all the activities that are happening. We're going to do few other things. House of X is also working on getting an excursions ready for it. So get in touch with Bruce. The sooner you do it, the better. There's a lot of other creators coming in, so the sooner, the better. So check it out.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Okay.
Oh, snap. We were yeah, man. And CME Traveling is reminding us about this upcoming booze cruise that we got October 29th. We cannot wait to jump on board that one. Oh my God. That's going to be an amazing cruise right there.
And we're going to focus more on that cruise when we get back from our group cruise September 2nd.
Oh, we only have a month to pack and to get ready. So
yeah, it's going to be
hectic whenever we get back.
We're going to be more on the booze cruise this year when we get back from our group cruise.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, being on Oasis and seeing how fast this week has gone by, and knowing that my next cruise isn't until October 12th.
Yep.
I have been seriously searching for something to throw in in September.
Yeah.
Yep.
Must be nice.
Well, I mean, I don't know that I'll be successful, right? Because at the same time, I'm not willing to pay a gazillion dollars to get on a ship,
Yep.
which is exactly what I would have to pay at such short notice.
Right.
Last minute deals do not exist anymore, people.
I'm trying to look at pack and go sales. Oh wait, hold on. Kurt asked a question. Who has the faster to? Yeah, our boarding passes and luggage tags both say priority, so
We don't need it.
we don't need it. That's a good question for everybody in the chat.
Yeah, because what about you, Scott? Do you pay extra to get on? Or, because
no, I absolutely. First of all, I'm diamond on Royal Caribbean, so I don't need priority on Royal Caribbean, and I'm platinum on Carnival, so I don't need priority on Carnival. And even if I wasn't, I wouldn't, because I'm a firm opponent to buying priority. I think that it cheapens and detracts from the loyalty that everybody else has built with the lines when you can just come along with your money and get the same thing. I don't like it. I hate it. And if I could, I would sue the cruise lines to make them stop it.
Oh my God. Bone Tired Traveler says, I'm watching hurricane maps right now. No way I'm going to the Caribbean right now. We get faster to the fun.
Okay.
Yep. The Gators likes faster to the fun. CME Traveling got faster to the fun. So yeah, it's popular.
I just think being able to do that just takes away from the loyalty that people built and dedicated themselves to and spent time and money building. And then now the cruise lines are just kind of like, oh, well, that doesn't mean anything to us. We'd rather just people pay us for it. So,
yep. Well,
don't mind me. I'm not bitter about it all or anything.
I know, right?
Don't sound like it at all.
Diamond. I'm a platinum, so I don't. And we just breeze in and breeze off. We breezed off so quick that we were at the airport sitting there buying $200 worth of food.
$30 for breakfast.
See, so here's another really great thing. I'm on this 7-day cruise, right? So with Royal Caribbean, even though my wife's not with me, my wife is getting credit, right? So when I get back from this cruise, even though she has not been with me, when she looks at her Crown and Anchor cruise count, like the number of days she's been at sea, it will increase by 7 days, even though she was not on the ship with me, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's not the case on Carnival, right? So on Carnival, I am platinum, but she's not, right? She's still gold.
Right.
So, but she'll actually be able to go through some of the priority lines with me because she's on the same booking.
Right.
So,
and let's see. Kurt says, I get it. It is one thing I'll spend money on. I love getting my extra luggage to the room. So yeah, that's the that's the deal with that. You got to get there quick.
I wonder if Marsha packs a lot.
I don't know. Well, that'd be a good question.
I mean, my mother-in-law used to get us this thing. So it's kind of the equivalent to Faster to the Fun on Royal Caribbean is called the Key.
Okay.
And my mother-in-law used to get us that all the time. And I used to tell her, stop wasting your money because we're diamond. We don't need it.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, speaking of creators, Eddie, who is coming on for the remainder of the day?
Following us at 11 o'clock in the morning will be J&S Adventures, Moment in the War with Darian. 12:15 will be John and Nancy Travels. 1 p.m. Roy and Becky's Travels. 5 p.m. Warmstone Adventures. 6 p.m. Gillian Farms. And Michael and Spoil Mama. 7 p.m. tonight will be Barker's On the Go, Journey with the Gingers, and Embarkation Nation. 8 p.m. Love is Fat Life. 9 p.m. Eastern Beach Please. 10 p.m. Eastern The Naughty Cruiser Travel Blocks. And at 10:05, the Beach Please will also have a premiere tonight, 10:05 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. That is a great lineup for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope to see you around some of these chats. And let's see. The Gaylor says, faster than fun doesn't take away from diamond or platinum. They still get priority. Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
And
and
I
listen, I
like
mean,
that. So,
it's a matter of perspective. If you don't feel, I mean, it's fine that nobody feels the same way I do, or that if you do or you don't, it's just an opinion. It's my position. It doesn't matter one way or the other.
Sure.
Other in that, it just doesn't say much to people who, took the time to build the loyalty when somebody else can just come along and pay for it. Just cheapens it any way you look at it.
Okay, I want to ask a question because I know CME has done this because they said it on one of the live shows recently. The MSC, you can match your status, but if you're on the yacht club, how does that work? I need to know.
You still get priority. Even the Oria experience, because we were looking at Oria experience as well, you get priority.
Yeah.
You would still need to match your status because remember, they only do it once. They do it once at the beginning of your first sailing, no matter which experience you get. So you're probably going to have to do status match, even if you get the Oria experience or the yacht club.
So your yacht club, so your yacht club priority would always be greater and would always offer more than even the highest loyalty priority.
Right.
Okay.
Because
But
That's what I was
you're paying for it.
confused about.
But if you want to cruise MSC often, it would make sense to go ahead and do status match before that first sailing because that's the only time they offer it, right, Scott?
Right. Yes, you can only do it one time if you do not sail, and then you have to sail once every 36 months in order to keep it. And if
Right.
you would not sail once every 36 months and you would lose it, they will not match it again. You are
Right.
stuck and you will have to build it the old-fashioned way. But as long as you sail once every 36 months, you keep it. So now for me, I status matched and now I've been sailing MSC so much, I am about to become diamond, which is their top, simply because I was able to kind of propel up to gold, and then sailed and earned my way into diamond. Once I earn my way into diamond, I will not lose that diamond status at all, no matter if I don't sail or not.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
I have to do status match.
Yeah, you got to do status match before your very first MSC sailing, no matter which experience you get, because they're only going to do it once, and they only do it before your very first sailing.
Okay. I just wanted to know that answer because I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. So whenever you do yacht club, the priority that you get with that, like the butler leading you onto the ship, and any of the special seating or any of the jumping the lines and stuff like that while you're on board, that comes as a result of you being in yacht club, is completely separate. It has nothing to do with your loyalty status. And it's always going to offer more than the loyalty status priority does ever, right? Even on Royal Caribbean, same thing. When you're in a star level suite, you get this genie, which is just what they call their butler. They call him a genie. And the genie, and stuff that the genie does for you is always going to be more and over and above and separate from your loyalty.
Hey, Cruising with Keith just dropped a video. I'm going to have to go back and watch it, but the title of the video just read, Gangway breaks down at the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal.
My hat.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to go and watch that video. I would hope that everybody else goes and looks at it too, but that channel is Cruising with Keith. Go ahead and check that out. The video just now dropped.
And Rock the Boat
left a comment about Yacht Club. It says status match priority is separate from Yacht Club priority. You can be on your first cruise with no status and still get priority everything as a yacht club guest. Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
I mean, that's what Yacht Club is all about. On Royal Caribbean,
Yeah.
that's what Star Suites are all about, right? But
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like with the cruise lines, now it's just about paying. It's just about money,
Yeah.
right?
The Army has came in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Captain Billy J says, I status matched to silver on MSC with my gold status on Carnival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sailing in 2 days on the breeze. Running last minute errands. Have a blessed day, everyone.
Well, the other thing too is,
Right.
and a lot of people didn't know this, the status match that you could do on MSC prior to the shutdown
Uh-huh.
was if you were like diamond or platinum on Carnival, you could status match to their diamond level, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with that then would have been that you wouldn't have had anywhere to go from there because you would have already been at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would not have cruised once every 36 months, you would lose it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I believe that will do it for today's show. Thank you, everybody who has came into the live stream today.
And good questions because got me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's already up.
Yeah. It's one of these things. Anyway, guys, everybody take care of each other out there. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
And good morning.
Bye.